Now we are actually ending of this project, and let us understand in this particular video how what is Six Sigma control plans and how you can end your project. End of control. So what is your objective? You are already decided the sum of the defect reduction methodology. Final decision need to clarify which defect reduction tools you need to use. Capital expenditure may require, training hurdles, some sources requirement you have, and this module will help the select the right kind of solution or familiar with a familiar tool. The control phase allows the belt and its team to tackle other processes in the future, and the element of the control phase aid to document how to maintain the process, and this module identifies the element of the strong control plans. Remember, the objective is to sustain the gains initially found in define, measure, analyze and improve phase. Selecting the improvement to implement high-level objective evaluation of all potential improvements, and then impact of each improvement, cost, time to implement, all this you need to consider. Balance desire with the quantifiable evaluation. So engineering is important, sales always wants inventory, production always wants more capacity. The tool for selecting defect prevention method is necessary for just a few changes to the process, and many projects with the similar scope have a few but very vital control methods to put into the process. Let us understand what is cost consideration. The cost to implement the improvement is very important, and it is the additional cost, and you need to take permission from the management for incurring that cost to get the results which you are intent for. So initial cost of implement the improvement is like train the existing workforce, or purchase any new materials, or purchase any new resource, or any capital investment if you are actually willing to do in your project. And ongoing cost to sustain the improvement is like future training, inspections, monitor. All this cost you need to calculate and come out with the figures that what is the exact amount you are going to spend for this particular improvement. And the important is it advisable to incur that cost versus the benefit which you will be getting. Understand what is a control plan? Control plans provide a written summary or description of the system used in minimizing the process and service variation. Control plans do not replace information contained in a detailed instruction. It does not replace in your SOPs. In grand sense, the control plan describes the action that required at each phase of the process, and including receiving in process, outgoing and periodic requirement. Ultimately, the control plan is a living document reflecting the current methods of the control and measurement system used to control your process. This is the example of the control plan. You can see you are having process, measurement method, and then responsibility is defined, sample size, frequency, barrier or to the success, end code, rectification plan, follow-ups, and responsibility of the follow-up. So in your project, everything you are incorporating into the control plan. So wherever you are having any hiccup or any bottleneck, you can look at the control plan and decide whether who is the responsible person and with whom I need to do the follow-up. The best method to assure acceptance of the control plan is having the supervisor and management for the area involved, meeting for a summary report and special changes to process highlighted, and information where control plan is filed that you need to give to your supervisor, your manager or higher up to hand over your project or signing off your project. Now, what is the expectation from the control phase? Control plans, implementation plan, SOPs, training plans have been developed. The final solution has been implemented and the expected process performance has been achieved, and there is a clear handoff of the project to the process owner. Business benefits have been planned and are being measured, and future opportunities for process improvement have been properly communicated, and the team has a celebration and must have been rewarded for their efforts. So this is the end of the control phase, and with this we are ending this module of the control, and I wish that you utilize all the formats, all the exercise, all those calculations we made in define, measure, analyze, improve and control phase, and try to implement them in your work, in your company, in your processes, and get some improvement out of it. With that wishes, all the best and signing off.